Hi, it's Suren, and these are my sounds. Waves. So we've got the arc going for this patch, but the coolest thing is we've got both oscillators creating this kind of chorus effect with the slight detuning thing happening, and it just really like thickens up the sound. So this is just the single oscillator, and we've got one of the arc patterns engaged, and then as I bring up the level for the oscillator 1, you can hear how it's slightly detuned, and it's creating this interesting sort of slightly thicker sound. And then I've got LFO, the triangle LFO modulating the shape. And then you've got control of that rate here. Which animates the sound quite a bit. And then you can play with that sort of detune difference and sort of find a sweet spot, especially using the fine control here. And that's just that single oscillator again. We've got oscillator 2, and then you've got that sort of detune effect when you bring in oscillator 1. And then because I've got the envelope 2 affecting the FM2 here, and I've sort of just got that halfway up just so that it adds that sort of interesting pitch effect. So that's without, and then you've got that kind of, you can play with the kind of almost like creating a chord out of the two oscillators tuned to different pitches. Which is kind of, you know, great considering that this is a monophonic synth. So you've got that kind of duophonic thing. That detuned effect actually still works when you go an octave below. And it's a nice way to sort of thicken up a lead sound, for example. But finding the sort of sweet spot with creating a chord is always quite fun, actually. And we've got the signal sort of going into the low pass as standard, but you can also sort of divert that into the band pass or the high pass just with a connection from the mix out to the band pass, for example. Or the high pass. And then when you leave that connection free, it reverts back to the low pass. And it's really cool actually being able to kind of create almost a duplicate bass line with something like this, where you've got oscillator 1 pitched all the way down, so you're creating this bass line. And then at the same time, then you've got sort of the individual level control for the lead part, which is doing the same thing, it's just a couple of octaves higher. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something. Check out more at 1pwm.com.